Welcome to the channel. My name is Wells, and you are watching Do Things Wells. All right, what we're dealing with right now is we're working on this Kubota M5700. The steering line that comes out of the pump on the side of the engine on the Kubota. It's on the side of the engine. It's actually right behind this loader arm. From the pump to the steering sector it's cracked right at the pump. Anyways, we're gonna get it off here. This is actually the next day because it was too hot. It's 95 degrees outside right now, and so this thing had to cool yesterday, and we're in here today. Give it a go before I have to I got people coming to pick up hay. Anyhow, come along, see what we can do. So right in here is where it broke. I put a wire around it with some rags because it was spraying back on me. We lift this up and out of here. This is where it cracked, right down here. You can kind of see it's all shiny and whatever from the fluid. But that's what we got to take off. So this goes up and then back, then goes inboard and then back into the steering column there. So what we got going on first is over here. I think I need to get this panel off. Obviously on that side I can get to the bolts real easy, but I got to get this panel off at least. That's what I'm going for first. So bolt here, there was one here, then screw here, they're like these right here, right? And then a bolt up in the front, and then another screw here in the middle. And that's going to be able to get this section off for the most part. Then this is usually well, not usually, this is the arm for holding the hood up. It goes right here. So I pulled out the split pin and lifted it up. Obviously I got it held up here with the rake for right now. What I'm gonna do, or the reason I did that, is because I needed to get the bolt that goes right there, because this is I don't know what you would call it, shield dash area around the tank that holds both of them together so that this can pull out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lower the hood a little bit more right now, and then we're gonna pull that out. I'm gonna lower this hood some so this clear up some room for me. This thing should be able to squeeze out here. Obviously, it's gonna pull it back. All right, so got that off. Put that up on the tire. I think I'm close. I think that gets us close. All right, it's kind of hard to see in there, but it's actually a line just on the other side of here. It's right there. I think I can get my wrench kind of vertical in there and work it off. The other side's a little bit harder. There's fuel lines over there that are in the way. And then also the whole loader, well, it's not zooming in, there we go. The loader bracket and junk like that's all in the way. Plus the handle for the throttle is all blocking it over there. So I'm gonna try this side first. If I can't get it, then I'll take this panel off on that side and see what we get. So this is a soft hose that goes with the steering thing. We're trying to get to the one just on the other side of it. Just on the other side of here. So we're trying to grab a hold of that thing. Hopefully I can get in there. So I broke that other side loose, so now I'm gonna go ahead and take off these 4 10 mils here, and that'll kind of loosen it up, so when I take the other side off, anyhow, it'll just be a little bit looser. Probably would have made it easier. Wasn't spraying oil everywhere. Would have taken the time to unhitch the loader and back away from it. That way this part would be the only thing in my way. Probably would have made it a little bit easier, but I don't think it's that bad. I think for as long as that would take to hook up and disconnect, just reaching around here like this is not that big of a deal. I think one of the reasons is it broke is there's a clamp right here, but the rubber insert on the clamp is missing. So I think that pipe was vibrating a little bit too much. Plus it's got 3,600 hours, so not that unexpected. Compression on that side, O-ring on this side. Probably order a new one of those. So it sits up in there. Just not sure. The crack would be in here, but it is hard to see. I know it's hard to see in here, but I took this pipe off right here. To get to that one, I'd pull this hose off right here. So to keep that from getting any dirt in it, I'm just gonna finger tighten that back up. And then I'll put a rag over that one. This is the pipe that was cracked on the old one. It sits in there on the far side. It cracked right along here. I'm spraying the oil back here on my right leg. So it's just as easy. I was gonna have a buddy raise it, but for 80 bucks or whatever it was, we got a new one. Well, 140 bucks. This is where it should have been being held, this rubber grommet on the side of it. I think it was letting it flex around, so we're gonna make sure that goes uncracked. And then the O-ring, it goes on the bottom. You can always, I can give you the part numbers if you comment. So now it's just, I just wiggle it in there, finger tighten it up, just work it at the wrench. It's tight in there, so you just give it a little bit of a turn, you gotta flinch the wrench over. Another little bit of turn. So she's tight. I got the bolts all started on the other side. I'll show you that here when I'm done. With this side. Tighten this up to 4 10 millimeters here. I put that O-ring, obviously. I just put some grease on it to hold it while I stuck it in there. Tighten these 4 up. Just a 10 millimeter with a little 1/4 inch. Should do it. The only thing I'm gonna worry about is priming, but it should self-prime because I didn't drop out the bottom. We'll just crank the wheel back and forth both directions. After I tighten up that hose I took off on the other side, and before I put everything back on, we'll test it out. Now we're gonna test it out, see if we got any leaks here. All right, that worked good. The reason it revved up is that pipe goes right behind the throttle arm, and I'd move that throttle arm to tighten that pipe up. So if you end up doing that, double check your throttle. I'm working right in here for the clamp. Not an easy spot to get to. All right, got that tight. Now what we need to do is I'll have to prop that hood up again. Using the rake, I go find a rake, prop that hood open. Then I'll put this cover back on this side, put that bolt in the center there, and then all the screws and stuff, and should be good.